Combustion.
Whoa, 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 whoa. They're running the game with my team making plays. Talking 80, my G's, wanting jewels in this place. Surrounded by dogs, keep the quarterback safe. I'm the one with the plans, they gon' do what I say. The game is not over, we don't celebrate in the end zone. We don't got no time in the wait. Ain't trying run down, we don't premeditate. We just go and get to it, we got them on skates. If the game going to overtime, kicking the overdrive, we gon' be first at the finish line. Play looking full, but I finish mine. Can I get second? We gon' line up like it's dinner time. We put in work till we get us a ring. Super Bowl season, we running the scene. Ain't trying to home of the realest that breathe. Keep your face down when you talk to the king.
What up, what up, what up? Welcome back to another episode of the H-Town Rundown. This is your boy AD, and I got my co-host in the building. We got Clayton, and we got the grumpy one, also known as Jules. How's everyone doing on this pre-Thanksgiving?
Man, trying to make it. The stores are crazy.
Absolutely. My night's still not over, so.
It's just getting started, man. We got
Pre-game.
all night long, because you know that food got to be cooked, because you know the people going to be hungry and they won't stay meals on Thanksgiving. Hopefully some are going to do traditional, some are going to do non-traditional, but all in all, everybody gets together for Thanksgiving, and it's a wonderful time. So shout out to everybody on this Thanksgiving holiday. I hope you have a wonderful time with your families and enjoy this holiday to the fullest. But definitely, we got a lot to talk about when it comes to the Houston Texans, because they're coming off a great BTA against the Buffalo Bills, and they're walking in right into another situation, a pivotal matchup, could be for the division when it comes to the Houston Texans and the Indianapolis Colts on Sunday. But before we get started, I do want to go ahead and get y'all thoughts on Thursday, because we ain't seen each other since last Thursday. So I want to hear y'all thoughts about that whooping that we put on the Buffalo Bills. And
what you at, Clay?
Oh, me? I was about to lay it up to you. Look, man, first time in franchise history, 8 sacks, and then 0 sacks our way. Davis Mills did what he's supposed to do. Well, he did what a lot of people would not thought he was able to do. And what ensued has been a somewhat, as Paul Gallant would say, non-existent QB controversy as a result. But nope, Texans 6-5. You know, that defense has been dominant. Now the national stage acknowledges it. And now I just got to see what's the follow-up act with Mr. Coleridge Bernard Stroud coming back.
Oh wow, not his whole name.
The fourth.
The fourth, that's right. So we'll see how he picks up the baton after Davis Mills hands it off. But hey, man, look, we're here. However we got here, we're here. So
yeah, man. I mean, it was a great performance by defense, which been told the team every week for the last 9 weeks. They do a thing. They make the best quarterbacks look human. They don't give a lot of points up, and if the offense can do just enough, and that's what Mills did. Mills had a great second quarter, and the offense kind of went away in the second half. But that's all you need to do. If this defense can continue doing what they're doing and being the elite defense they are, and the offense can get some kind of rhythm with under CJ now going forward, this team can go where they want to go. And like I said a couple weeks ago, we were thinking about draft picks and who can we draft at number 10. So I'm not gonna say like we hypocrites, but you gotta, if they don't show it, we can't call it. We got to call it what they play. If they don't play well, we got to tell you what the truth is. And the truth is they ain't played it well. They haven't really the offense ain't really played well, but they claw that back. They iron sharpens iron, as Miko says. The defense is keeping the games tight so the offense can do something, and they back in it. 2 games behind the Colts, and they back in it.
Yeah. And real quick, I'm gonna let you go. I would just say this about the Davis Mills thing. We have now seen what a floor for the offense can look like. Jules, like you said it, all we needed was competence on the offensive side of the ball. The defense has been doing this. They haven't changed. If the offense can just, again, the floor is what Mills showed you. CJ should be able to go rise above that and add on more on top of that. So if that's the case, maybe the Texans are in that sweet spot where they're playing their best ball late. Real quick,
Right.
hit Swan Lake Libra. Nah, this ain't the real Swan, but
No, it's one. It's one.
oh, that's one. Listen. I like that Jules said it. I'm gonna keep it brief, and AD, you got it. People act like information does not change things. Like it's okay to believe something today, November the 26th, 2025, but then believe something opposite tomorrow, the 27th, 2025. That's called adapting and changing. That's called once you get information or you experience something, you adapt. The ignorant part is if you get new information and you keep believing the same thing in spite of, right? So we meant what we said back then, right? And you can mean what you
100%.
mean, right? And you can mean what
Mhm.
you mean right now because it's on them to have to prove something different. It's not our fault that they were sorry at that time. We just responded to it. And now it's just like it's not our fault that they're doing great. They did that on their own. So that's all I'll say about that. But AD, you got it, sir.
Look, again, this is what it is. We are watching the game with our eyes, and you can't tell me that the product that was being put on the field was championship contender or even average contender level play. So again, the defense is playing lights out, which they have the whole season. Which is I think we've acknowledged that the defense has been playing. Okay, okay, whatever it is, Swan. Okay, again, I told y'all it's an NA trait. It's an NA trait. And so again, I would,
Backtrack it. Oh man. Go
yeah,
ahead, AD. Hey, go ahead, AD.
yeah, yeah. It's called an NA trait, man. What's good? What's good? Everybody coming in the room, but yeah, um, is you can't sit up here and say yeah the defense plays lights out, and if the offense could give us 14 points or 17 points, we win the game. The offense couldn't give us that.
Mm-mm.
So again, like you can't sit up here and say, oh, now home run, whatever, whatever, happy go lucky, but we still got a long way to go.
Mm-mm.
I
We
mean,
still
if
got
you
a
if you
long one game at a time, one game at a time.
I mean
Again,
if
like
you want to
till I
break it
said,
down, you want to break the game down. And right now, the Tennessee is the worst team in the division in the league, and we
I was
beat
about to
them.
say the
And
league.
and
damn,
and James
they took us to overtime.
right, and you have the offense had one good quarter. That then we had Jacksonville, who's known to be choking, and we beat them in one good quarter. And Buffalo, we had one good quarter of offense, and we beat them. And I could have sworn I've always counted how many quarters the offense has played well in all the games, and we still since then we only had one game where the offense was a good offense throughout the whole game, and we still have not seen the offense play a
Mm-mm.
complete game besides one. And that's what
Just
we called out the situation. Jacksonville was a
Mm-mm.
good win. Tennessee was a good win. We're 6-5. The Buffalo, we've been beating Buffalo for the last 4 or 5 years.
yeah. And again, you can say, yeah, look at us now, but if the defense doesn't have a semi-historic game, or at least a franchise historic game against Buffalo, what are we doing? Because we almost gave it up. Almost screwed the pooch.
Right,
Um,
Buffalo still had a chance to win.
4th and 27, people.
Right.
4th and 27.
Boy, I
So
was.
again, we can sit up here and be on our high horse, and all this again. This is all coming from Swan trying to stir the pot because
Right,
she's
and
happy.
we still ain't changed the narrative that if the offense don't play well against good teams, what they about to play the next 4 or 5 games, if the
Yeah.
offense don't show up, the team is still gonna be what it is. They only can beat good bad teams.
I'm gonna say this, Juice. 30 yards in the second half.
Yeah.
30.
And real quick, I forgot his name. Was his last name Ellison? Listen, y'all remember the official from years ago was like Whistle giving them the business down there? That guy?
Yeah, yeah.
I think we have a contender for the modern version of where you know who it was. Got up there, pass interference. Hold on. We gotta wait for it. Hold on. On the off, bro, listen, it felt like time stopped, and I kid you not, bro. I posted about it. Like it was one of the funniest things in real time watching Buffalo fans. Like, I mean, excited when they
Mhm.
saw the signal, and then it was like it went from jubilation to like horrified. Like, wait, what? What
Right.
happened? But still, to your point, the Texans normally lose games like that and we've seen them lose games like that where the offense just completely dies in the second
Yeah.
half. And like I said, the defense put up a Herculean effort. Like that was Detroit all over again.
Mm-hmm.
That was what that was trending towards. And you did just enough to fend them off, just enough. But you cannot have that. That's why it's money time with CJ. Like we cannot have that. We can't. We expect CJ to be better than that, right? Period. Point blank.
Yeah.
End of discussion.
All,
That's it now. That's what we're at.
Only thing we didn't see is a quarterback run to the left hand side for 25 yards. Like they gave up 4 or 5 times this year when they actually had the game in the pocket.
Listen, they had Josh shook. That's about as shook as I've ever seen Josh Allen be.
I mean, that's we Texans are his kryptonite, but I digress, man. It was a great game on Thursday night. The Houston Texans pulled it out with a victory of 23-19. I had predicted 23-20, so I was
Good job. Good job.
Right there. Again, we scored all 23 points in the first half. So let's, and again, like Yvonne said here, she said, yeah, they played too conservative too soon. And I agree. I think it was in the third quarter when they were trying to milk the clock away, and I'm like, hold on, hold on, what we doing here? But again, to Brandon's point, every week is a big game right now, and I said that weeks ago.
We did.
To save your season, every week is a must-win game, and this right now is another must-win game, so that you what?
So they pulled it up, all caps.
Okay. So again, this is a must-win game. Again, some people just like to call chaos. Stir the pot, cause chaos, whatever you want to say. But again, this is just another must-win game for the Houston Texans against the Indianapolis Colts. And the injury report looks pretty good, if I'm not mistaken. Clayton, do you have it up? If not, I'll pull it up.
I mean, is CJ and Jalen Petrie off the concussion protocol? That's what we come in,
they
bro.
are still technically in the concussion protocol, but they were Jalen Petrie was limited. CJ Stroud was a full participant. Word on the street, rumor mill says that CJ Stroud and Jalen Petrie will be out of concussion protocol tomorrow.
E, don't promote that. Don't promote that, E. Don't let us lie where it is. Don't do that.
Yeah. So again, the injury report only notable that I think may not play is the Nico Autry. He has a knee injury, but I think that may just be rest. But again, players of note, you got Jalen Petrie, who was limited, CJ Stroud, full participant, Johnny Carter, he has a hamstring, he didn't practice. Jamal Hill, who's still dealing with a hamstring, he didn't practice. Blake Fisher, who didn't practice with an illness, and Trent Brown was limited with a hand injury, and then of course the Nico Autry with a knee injury, he didn't participate as well. Again, yes, they have to have 2 full practices. They had a full practice last week and they had a full practice today. So yes, again, so we will see what it does. But according to the rumor mill and to the the people, I'm just say the people, is that CJ Stroud and Jalen Petrie will clear concussion protocol on tomorrow. So
I mean, I'm about to say because you heard word last week that had the Bills game been on Sunday, there's a good chance that they could have been cleared. Yeah. So there's already been the breadcrumbs spewed out there of like under different circumstances, blah blah blah. But it makes for more drama just to act like you don't know the context of it, right? So yeah.
But again, here we go. We got to go right into it, man. This is a big game. The Colts fans have been talking mess all season long. They've been riding a high horse. It's been 3? I can count 3 games that they should have lost in addition to what they already lost already. Denver game, the Falcons game in overtime that they lost, and then
Cardinals.
The Cardinals game.
I think the Cardinals should have got them too. I think.
Yeah, absolutely. That they should have lost that game as well. Jacoby Brissett had it, and he just screwed the pooch like he did against the freaking Jaguars too.
Man, I was watching the game. I was so mad.
But that boy, what? Did it.
So again, we gotta do our due diligence and handle our business because not we want to take the division, but Jacksonville still has an opportunity to take the division as well. I see the way the schedule is playing out. I can see all three AFC South teams making the playoffs: Houston, Indy, and Jacksonville.
Oh, wow.
Um, yeah, with the AFC the way it is, Jacksonville is 7-4. We 6-5. Jacksonville still has 2 games against Tennessee and the Jets. So if you want to be real, you can count them at being at 10 wins already.
Don't they got
Um,
two wins, 2 games against the Colts too?
They do, which I have the Colts
yeah,
sweeping those 2 games. So
Right.
I need the
Ooh.
Colts. I want the Colts to lose one of them, but
I,
you
you know,
know,
Jacksonville is like the Colts to us.
yeah,
Jacksonville is to the Colts. I don't care how bad the Jags are.
they're gonna win one.
They always tend to steal one game from them.
Yeah, and is it they can't Indy can't never win in Jacksonville, or
I
is it
think so.
Jackson or something like that? Yeah, so Jacksonville always sneaks one in, but
Mm.
Mm.
Brando said that's why he wanted KC to lose. Um, I'm cool. Regardless of what happens with the schedule the way it is, if we handle our businesses, the next 2 weeks is pivotal. If we
Yeah.
handle business the next 2 weeks against Indy and KC, we're going to get one of those wild card spots. Um, and I'm gonna tell you this for as a season ticket holder, and I would prefer us getting in the wild card.
Mm.
Now, as a Texan fan, of course, I would want us to be division champs again, 3 years in a row. Um, and then KC is oh yeah, KC plays Dallas tomorrow too.
I got Dallas beating KC.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I see it. And then they're without Trey Smith as well. So
Mm. I
Quentin
got.
Williams about to go crazy.
Listen, I got that look. Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's
Is
a
Frank
it's a good thing.
is Frank a KC fan? Or is he a Texas fan?
No, he a Texan fan.
Man, I don't care how much we had the Cowboys partner. We can't ride with the Chiefs this right tomorrow.
Hey,
Yeah.
listen, it's about it's about who do you dislike winning slightly less. I
And,
look, they can enter the top, all I care.
right. I was hoping the Cardinal game in the tie.
They didn't top, all I care.
Yeah, I agree. I'm with you, Brando. He say, nah, let them have the division. We always win it, and we be a second round exit. I'm good. Let me
Well, the Texans historically have never made the playoffs in the AFC other
without
than
winning the
division.
division. Yeah.
So you want to break that just psychologically, and then
Yeah.
again, like they have the tools in place to be the 2025 Giants if they can just put it all together. You don't have to have Kansas City did it years ago. They were the
Yeah.
road team, I think, in every round, and made a
Mm-hmm.
run. So I'm not saying that we're KC in that regard, but again, it's about playing your best ball when you need it the most. And the
Yeah.
defense has been doing that. And if your offense is putting it together while everyone else is on decline, you're good to go. And
Mm-hmm.
honestly, I didn't ask this question, but I think there are at least two wild card spots that are, will open up pretty soon because the Steelers are fraudulent. I'm sorry, I'll stand on that. I think the Steelers have a chance of falling all the way out. And then I think the Chargers, looking at their
Correct.
back end
Yeah.
schedule, I think the Steelers and the Chargers, if they continue to falter, which is very much on the table right now, that's two more right there. On top of Jacksonville probably being swept by the Colts. So everything's in front of the Texans, like you said. They just got to handle business. Like forget all
Yeah.
the chess of who got to win what. Win your games, and you're going to make you're going to make it. I think 10 wins gets it done. If you can just get you 4 more somewhere, Cardinals, Raiders, that's 2 right there. Pencil that in. I got
Mm-hmm.
them for the Chargers. That's 3. If you get one of these, like you're good.
Yeah. I'm looking at it right now. The Chargers, Jaguars, and Bills are 5, 6, and 7. Again, I think Jaguars make it. I think Chargers and Bills fall out. Um, Bills is kind of iffy, but we own the tiebreaker with them. So if they lose
Mhm.
another game here, there, I don't know the rest of the Bills schedule. But if we can get them to lose another 2 game or two, then we can sneak in the playoffs that way, and that'll be hilarious. That
Mhm.
Buffalo loses out on the playoffs, but
And they
definitely,
fired Sean McDermott. They do that. McDermott's gone.
yeah, He got to be gone. I'm looking at it right now. Hold on. What's the rest of their schedule?
Bills
They
got
play.
Steelers,
Yeah, they play New
Bengals.
England again in Buffalo.
Ooh,
Yeah,
ooh,
well, I mean, they got
ooh.
a cheap schedule. They play Philly too. But they still got games
Oh
against the
no.
Browns. They still got games against the Jets, and they
Ooh,
got
the
Cincinnati.
Patriots. Ooh. Yeah, the Bills might because again, you got to look at the Browns, not just, it's the Shador Browns now. So if they mess around and they want to play spoiler, like for
The
Shador's sake, he's
Browns defense is can give
been
the if they can give them the same kind of fist the Texans defense did, because they just sat up there and we had 8 sacks, they had 10 sacks against the Raiders.
Well,
bro, the
So
Bill,
you have the defense player of the year
yeah,
right
yes.
as of right now for this year
yeah,
You
on
got
that squad.
18 sacks through what, 11 games?
11
yeah.
games, bro.
My
Brandon
gosh.
say 3 years, 10-7, making the playoffs be diabolical.
Bill O'Brien
Um,
did it.
Swan, all they have to do is win 2 games. Swan, they make the playoffs. That you would have basically saying they only win in 1 game the rest of the season. I understand their schedule
The
is
bottom would have to fall
difficult,
out.
but yeah, like it would have to be one of the most epic collapses in history, which I wouldn't put it past them. But again, I gotta have a little realistic side to it. Is that I assume that they're going to win at least 1 game or 2 games the rest of the season.
If they're any
Um,
kind of real, yeah. Because again, if nothing else travels well
they're
in the
gonna they're gonna beat they're gonna beat Jacksonville at least
at
once. They're
least
not
once,
gonna
yeah.
lose. They're not gonna lose both games against Jacksonville. I know they play the 49ers. I know they play the Seahawks. And they play us twice.
Oh, that's gonna. Oh
And
gosh,
yeah, I mean,
that is. Oh
it's tough, but again, we could see them beating Jacksonville both times. I
yeah.
mean, it is what it is, but
I got to agree with Swan. They can easily fall out.
yeah.
It'd be harder for them to
It
fall
look
out.
you have to
Worse.
look at the tiebreakers as well, because if everybody has the same record, you have to look at tiebreakers.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
again,
because I'm it's not all about their record. It's not about the team. It's also about the
Yeah.
quarterback play. We've
mhm,
seen
Yeah.
that Daniel Jones is not it,
mhm.
and he couldn't do anything. And the Kansas City defense is nice. It ain't that great. That and the call playing was bad on the back end of that game either, where they stopped running the ball with JT,
Mm.
which made no sense. And then you try to put
Mm.
the game
Mm.
in Daniel Jones' hands, and he fumbled.
Oh.
So
Oh my
that being
God.
said, I have the same idea of us that Daniel Jones can't beat us.
No, no, not. Listen, if you make Daniel Jones throw the ball 30 times, I think you win. I think
Right.
if you take Jonathan Taylor out of the game, I'm sorry. Daniel Jones is not going to throw 40 times and beat you. That's historically what's been proven.
Right, and that's why I guess we go to this next set. That's why Jalen Petrie is so important this game, and I think
Mhm.
that's really why they want to push him back because they need him for this game here.
Exactly.
You know, I'm not the big Jalen Petrie fan, but I can see what is important to the defense, according for this defense, this game with JT and Ty Warren.
Oh, absolutely. You want Jalen Petrie screaming down from the secondary to fill in those gaps and meeting Jonathan Taylor there, at least either being the first guy to take him down or slowing him down, for someone else to get him. But
Hmm.
no, it's going to be a gritty game. Like it's going to be a gritty, ugly game. That's kind of how it should be. I don't think it's going to be like an aerial show either which way. I just think who's going to make the fewest amount of mistakes. And again, if you're the Texans coming off of the game you just came off of, you just got to play sound football on the offensive side of the ball. Like, and low key, again, we get to the red zone a lot. We just don't convert. That's the biggest key right there is play the sound defense you've been playing and convert in the red zone at least 3. If you can give us out of 5 red zone trips, give us 3 touchdowns. That I think that might,
Yeah, you're asking for too much, man.
I know.
You're asking for a lot. You're doing way too much. I don't care who the quarterback is, whether it be CJ Stroud or Davis Mills. The red zone has been the dead zone.
You've been allergic.
So, right now, hey, if we get points, just get points. I don't care because the last few weeks we get in that red zone, we do something funky, and we end up not getting nothing.
They've
So
been marginally better, and that's the sad
yeah,
part. We've been marginally better in the red zone.
yeah,
Yeah, because even last game when Woody Marks and Nick Chubb was was rushing good and had good space, and the line was making holes, they get past that 15 and they can't get no push.
Mm-hmm.
And it should have been easily at least a couple rush touchdowns in the last 3 or 4 games. And this miraculous Mills is the starter situation that we still can't punch it in at the 5, at the
I
10
mean,
in the
it
running
don't
game.
matter. It don't matter who it is.
And that's a situation. It doesn't matter who it is, but the William Marks is finding the holes. He's getting pushed. He's falling forward. He's a new Nick Chubb for this team. But when it gets to that red zone, they just have no push, and that's what they need to have. They have to have some kind of push and kind
Yeah,
of hold up the goals because both guys can get to the goal line and get
Look,
touchdowns.
yeah.
And he's getting nothing.
I think you have to be creative. Like you can't just be stand back and say, "Oh, I'm gonna just turn around and hand it off," because of the lack of talent that we
Mm-mm, no,
had on
no,
the
no, no, no,
interior.
no. Your coach
Oh,
says it's not about talent.
it's
Your
about
coach
execution.
says
I know.
it's about
willpower.
will.
It's
It's
about
about
execution.
willpower.
Yeah, it's about
Hey, it's
willpower. But
about
hey, I'm gonna
willpower.
say this. I think the new combination of Titus Howard on the interior. Now, since somebody want to keep throwing stuff up in the air, let's go. Let's rewind back to the beginning of the season, and let's go back and rewind the tape and let's see what AD said. AD said Titus Howard needs to be playing guard. You know why? Because Titus Howard is your best interior player. And guess what? Guess what? The last 2 weeks, Titus Howard been playing guard. And the offensive line, this last game had their best game of the season by giving up 0 sacks when Titus Howard is playing what? Guard. Thank you.
Guard.
So
I mean, if we're going back, then I got to give Big Brown some love because I didn't
yeah.
think the
Oh,
cat
you
could
thought
do.
he was trash. Why is he on the team?
I
He
and
need to be gone. Why
hey
is he
man,
wasting a roster spot?
I still think that he's average. I still don't think he's good against rush
That's
ends because right
just
now
leave
they ain't been a great pass rusher he's faced in 3 games. So I'm not. Let's not go too far. Ad to saying that I'm
it.
eating too much crow. Before the games they have played, the people they have played with,
You
he
eating crow,
fit
you might as
perfectly.
well fry with that turkey.
I'm not. When he plays against somebody with speed, then we'll talk about it. If he
He
can,
did
he
play
can.
with somebody against
Who?
speed.
Who?
Yeah.
Don't say Bosa.
No, I'm
Bosa
talking about R and
is
Key.
a shame. Is a half of who he used to be.
R and Key. He played against R and Key against
Oh yeah,
Tennessee.
I'm not. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. We're gonna continue. I said my piece. I said my 2 cents. I didn't give Trent Brown some love
Is that gonna
because
be speed on the edge in Indy?
who?
Exactly. Thank you. So we're
That's what
gonna
I said. That's why
continue.
he fit perfectly. And we ain't really talked about. I don't know what y'all have, but we ain't really talked about the 6 man front that they've been playing with for the last 4 or 5 games and how that is
57
giving.
is an eligible
I mean,
receiver.
at this point,
Right.
he's eligible every play.
I would love, and that's fine, long as we're able to run the ball and have any kind of success offensively. If that's what makes it work, then go right ahead and keep on doing it.
Yep.
Keep
Hey,
on
it's
doing it.
right. You can't go away from now. You got to
Oh
run with it.
yeah, yeah. But I'm saying, I mean, but again, we saw an injury last game, and then Blake Fisher had to go and play left tackle for a couple plays, and guess what? You couldn't run that 6 man front, and that's all right. And
Yeah,
I was
that's
just proud of them for not going with the offensive line shuffle and letting Blake Fisher go ahead and man that left tackle spot. So again, yeah, you're right, Frank. It is a lot to talk about. We can go on for days because it's so much to catch up on. And then somebody dropped in talking about that's Frank. You dropped in there with DP. Hallelujah, because I've been waiting
Yeah,
for a very long time.
since he
it
got
was just
drafted from
so
me.
Go
weird.
ahead and hit the. He gone.
It's just
He
so
gone.
weird. Like, I listen.
Clay,
You get
there was people trying to trade for this man. He had interest from 6 teams.
yeah. It was, and what makes it weirder is that on the same day that the Mixon news comes down, that Mixon basically is done for the season. Where actually Mixon
Is
argued
he?
against it.
Is he though?
I have no idea. But let's just say in this world that we live in, right? This little Houston bubble, Joe Mixon is done. On the same day, breaking news, Damian Pierce is, waived and he's somewhere else. Huh? Like we've been saying all season what to do, and now you do it? I mean, I get it. The dude got up to like what 8 DMPs basically. So I mean, he effectively was gone a long time ago. But just the timing of it, the fact that you couldn't get like a seventh or a sixth and anything like that. I'm sorry. I hate to have
They
to.
didn't
I'm sorry.
they didn't want to
A
draft
six
pick
or a
for him.
seven.
Oh Lord, they
a,
didn't want to draft
a
pick for
six
him.
or a seven, but
They were
they
being
just,
friendly. They were being the friendly Texans again and say, hey, you can pick who you want to go instead of trading you for a good six or a fifth somewhere else. DP, you've been a good dog for us. You know, we love who you are, but we can't carry you. We're gonna release you instead of trading you. He should have been traded.
yeah, I guess, man. It would be just our fortune for him to. I don't know. I don't think he's gonna go off against the Texans, but I okay. I
If he
guess.
go if he goes off against the Texans, I need the whole D line to have BTA because you know this cat can't see his vision.
So
You
it's
know,
not. So let me tell y'all this, okay?
oh,
He's
Lord,
not going to go off on us running the football.
he can't see.
Let me tell you. Hold on. This is the point I'm trying to make. You gotta let me make it. Follow me here. Follow me.
All right, we
What
follow.
has been the Achilles heel for the Houston Texans the last like 6 or 7 or 8 games?
They can't
What
run the
has
ball.
been the Achilles? No, no, no. What has been the main Achilles heel for the Houston Texans? Something has happened in 2 of the last 3 games,
Oh,
specifically
The
special
kickoff.
teams. No.
Kickoff.
special teams.
There you go.
Special teams. If Damian Pierce is to do anything against the Houston Texans, it will be on special teams returning kicks.
Now
Okay,
that, yeah, yeah,
so if Damian Pierce is gonna kill you, that's where he's going to kill you. Now again, I've been a proponent. Frank Ross got to go. He got to go, and he should have been gone yesterday. Um, but definitely, special teams has been super suspect. You take away that special teams touchdown against doggone the Bills, is the Bills offense only scored 12 points.
yeah,
Same,
You
same thing
know,
with Jacksonville, what it or Tennessee?
yeah,
yeah,
Jacksonville, you take that special teams, that punt return, was it punt return, kick return? You take that away against Jacksonville, and guess what? We're beating them by 3 touchdowns, 2 touchdowns. It's not
Hey,
even a
yeah.
game.
Warren, that
So
was
one or
Warren
two.
saying he was the best coach on the staff.
Oh
Let's
yeah,
let's
yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Let's
yeah, yeah,
yeah, let's
yeah,
go.
yeah,
She
yeah,
want to
yeah,
throw
yeah.
shade. We want to throw shade back at
Yeah,
him.
yeah, 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 yeah. Since you want to, yeah, let's pull out your list. Let's pull out your list of crap.
It
But
just sucks, man. Yeah,
uh,
man. It just sucks because the special teams honestly has been a model of consistency and has been praised around the league in the last few years. Just to see them crater like that, that's not something I would have counted on. But here we
mhm.
are.
So
We can't never have two things that match.
Peanut butter, no jelly. What was it?
but
What he said?
again, so that's one of the keys is that with special teams, we have to be solid on special teams.
Hmm.
You can't let what's his name number 2. He was number 1. What's his name? For the Colts. What's the boy name?
He's pretty good too. He's decent.
You know who I'm talking about. The wide
Yeah.
receiver.
No, talking about down. No, not Downs. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
Downs. Yeah,
Downs? Yeah.
Joshua Downs, man. You can't
Yeah.
let Joshua Downs return
Ham,
kick
no
on you.
burger,
Yeah.
Kool-Aid, no water.
So if Downs, you have to be solid on special teams,
Hmm.
and you can't let Indy break off a big run on a punt
Mm-mm.
return, or break off a big run on a kick return where they get the ball in Texan territory, and it's points. It's automatic points because all
Yeah,
they're gonna do is hand off, play action pass, incomplete, kick a field goal.
yeah.
So you have to be better, and you have to be able to stop that because that's been Achilles' heel again. Buffalo scored 2 times. They scored a touchdown off of a kick return, and they also scored points out on a long kick return that put them in Texan territory. So again, there was 3 points in Buffalo when they got to 19 came off of a long kick return that they got into Texan territory. So
Mhm.
you have to be fully committed to special teams, and Frank Ross got to get his head out his behind.
Listen,
Um,
AD, I love you, and I understand the special teams, but there's one person that I need to handle before anybody else. That's that dude, JT, 28.
Yeah,
He
I mean,
he everything
so
from
this is the
that coach.
thing. This is the thing. James Cook has been having a stellar year this year.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And James Cook, if you take away that big 46-yard, 45-yard run that was a holding on a point of attack on EJ Speed, if you take that away and you take that other 20-yard outside run he had away, he averaged what? It was like 16 carries for 40 some yards or something like that, or 50 yards or something like that.
Yeah.
So you gotta go ahead and happy Thanksgiving, Sal. So you gotta think about it like in this fact, we've shut down the run game for most teams. I think the only game that we gave up quite a bit of rushing yards
Mhm.
and they had a tandem was Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Um, right now we have a pretty good run defense. You again, I agree one. Finish tackles.
Right.
If you can tackle him, oh, get him off the field. No, he ain't 39. 39.
No,
I'm
he's
talking to you.
he sacked Josh Allen. He
Yeah,
added to the sack.
39.
But
If you can't
but
tackle, get off the field. 39. I'm not even gonna say it because I'm telling you right now, if 39 do some F stuff. Um, I'm he going back
Talk to
to Noah
some,
Noah.
got to talk to some of our DBs too, because even though that's not their primary function, still
Kalen Bullock,
how many? I was just about to say how
wrap
many.
up. You can intercept the ball, you can ball hawk all you want to. But guess what? You did give up a touchdown too. You're good at doing that too.
Yep, just bouncing
Yeah.
off defenders because we just missiling the dudes
You
and we don't
take it
wrap up.
away, but you sure give it as well.
Yeah,
right, I like I said, man, I know last game the offensive coach have to hear that they stop running the ball with JT. They gonna emphasize that against us this game.
Yeah, they're gonna try to run the ball, but the
Yeah.
thing about it is that you have to feel confident in Derek Stingley, Kamari Lassiter, Kalen Bullock,
right.
and what is it, Jalen Reed.
Yeah,
Hmm.
You have to be confident, and Jalen Petrie, you have to be confident in those guys in the back end to handle the Alec Pierces, the Joshua Downs, and the Michael Pittmans of them all, and even the Tyler Warrens, so that you can load the box and just stop JT. If you stop JT, you're asking Daniel Jones to be a miracle maker,
Right.
and that's not going to happen because that offensive line, they drop back to pass, and it's 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9. Daniil Hunter and Will Anderson are gonna come hunting.
Yeah, but hold up, that's my biggest issue right now. Key the game is I don't need both them boys headhunting all game because they need to keep JT in the check. So one of them get headhunt, both of them can headhunt every snap.
Well, it ain't got to be every snap, but I'm just saying I think that it's just the point of you got to think about it as well. When do you go and hit hunt? You go hit hunt on 3rd down, and my thing is too. We have to watch the screen game.
hmm
You have to watch
And
the
the quarterback
screen game.
sneaks.
I ain't worried about no damn quarterback sneak.
Daniel Jones can run.
I don't care.
Look, Daniel Jones also is
You
smart
know
enough to.
who? You know who playing middle linebacker for the Houston Texans?
I was about to say, like,
Number
I think
zero.
Daniel
You know
Jones
what
is,
number zero do to quarterbacks?
yeah, that.
Let Daniel Jones come. We're gonna be missing Aziz Ashar here for about 3 games. So
So I
I
agree
don't
with
want to
it.
keep that same injury with Baker did him too. Don't like it like we ain't seen it before.
Man,
mhm.
Baker's shiftier than Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones, he ain't shifty like that. He's straight line runner. But no, I agree. Watch the screens. But I also agree. No, you sending pressure. Like I'm heating Daniel Jones up every 3rd and long. I'm sending. I'm sending at
3rd and
least.
5.
Bro, listen. I'm heating him up every time. I want Daniel Jones to beat me, and if he does, hey, kudos. But you got to show me 3rd, 5, and beyond. I'm heating him up.
Yeah, and again, I think about it like this because this game is we talking about defensively and we talking about special teams, and I think those are stronger units than the offense. Even though special teams is having run for their money with the offense. Um, again, Frank put it in. This is Stroud house. CJ Stroud is undefeated in Indy in Lucas Oil Stadium. So offensively is where the game is going to be won for the Houston Texans because I have full confidence in the defense and that yes, JT can do what he want to do. JT went off against the what was it? The Steelers. I forgot who it was where he had
Taylor
200
Pick.
some yards. and they still lost the game. Um, I forgot what game it was. Somebody help me out in the chat. JT
It
went
happened.
off. He had like
Yeah, it
200
happens.
yards rushing. Huh?
I said it happens.
That's what
And
I'm saying.
they
So
still
like,
lose.
and it still felt like they held them in check, And Kansas City held JT to what 48 yards.
Think so?
So it's possible to do. Again, Kansas City did what I think the Houston Texans are going to try to do, and what they should try to do. Um, oh, it was the Rams game. Someone said she thinks it was the Rams game, but Kansas City in their first half against Indy ran two 8-minute drives.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all know how many minutes are in a half, they held the ball for over a quarter on two drives. So that right there is the key to one of the main keys to success is if you keep the ball out in the Indy's hands and you give the defense a little rest, when they do get the ball, they can go super crazy. They can go super saiyan for my anime fans out there. They can go super saiyan. And they
So
can just
it goes back to the offense scoring.
well, it ain't even scoring, it's just holding the ball. Like if you Kansas City held the ball on those two drives, and how many points they get out of it? 6.
Yeah.
And they were in the game, even down 11, they were still in the game. So it's just the point of if you and again they were down 11 and you take away that fluke interception by Latu, are they down 11?
That's crazy too. That was good interception too.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just the point of the Texans have all the advantages, and CJ Stroud can't do no if stuff like Patrick Mahomes and try to side on a screen pass, right into the defender's arm. So again, you have to ball control. You have to eat up the clock. You can't have a lot of 3-and-outs with this team.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have elongated, sustained drives, and you have it. It needs to be 8-play, 10-play, 12-play, 13-play drives on a consistent basis. So yes, that is the game is going to be won offensively for the Houston Texans, and you
Correct.
have to have those sustained drives to do that. Even if you don't get 7, you put points on the board. Indy trying to come back takes JT out of the game.
Mm-hmm.
If they're down 2 scores, that takes JT out of the game. They're, especially going into the fourth quarter, they're going to try to hand it off, and they're going to try to force feed it and try to force the issue. But you have to take advantage of that, and have to know it's coming.
Yeah, and I'm not scared of Jarvis Ward. I've seen him get eaten up all game last week, and if we can get Noah going with his speed and his
Dude,
quickness,
I'm telling you this right now.
he should eat.
Wrap that Jalen Noel talk up, people. I understand people love Jalen Noel, and he had one good game and one good catch and one good play or a few good plays on offense, and you can kind of see it. But have you
It's,
seen him
but it's
run
not.
six
It's not.
backs?
But it's not even hype. It's actually playing chess.
Jules,
That
have
this
you
cat.
seen him run kicks back? That
I've seen.
alone should tell you right there. He has no awareness. He has no in this offense is a option route wide receiver offense. He
So
can't find a way.
are we waiting? We want Christian Kirk to do it because somebody got to beat him.
Unfortunately, Christian Kirk is the one that has the sense enough to make stuff happen, to make it work. Yes, Jalen Noel is the better player. Yes, Jalen Noel is the more talented player. Yes, Jalen Noel has all the attributes and all the things that you want to see in a skill slot receiver. And people have been begging for him all season long. There's a reason why Christian Kirk can come. Braxton Berrios saw more time
Listen,
than freaking
I hear
Jalen
what you're
Noel.
saying.
And there's a reason why. But again, you gotta let the rookie be a rookie. You
I
can't.
understand, and all I'm saying is this game. If Noah can get it right, he can have a
If
big game. And it's if I
the
told you
biggest if of the season. If
I'm still not 100% this team is going to do anything the rest of the season because now you're playing quality teams. But if I'm gonna say if Noel can get his act together and get some catches, I'm not scared that secondary. I'm not scared that the safeties, and he's the only one with the real quickness that can actually hurt this team, as they showed last week with Worthy and the other
And
cats
Rice,
that cats.
Rasheed
Yeah,
Rice,
all
yeah.
those cats got quickness, speed, and they can come down, and that's what you're looking for to beat this team.
Um, Swan, I'm gonna tell you this right now. That money ain't got shit to do with nothing. I
Why I'm
will
being
say,
grumpy? Why I'm being negative? Who was
but no,
being
no, no, no,
negative?
no, no. I'm saying this. I'm not talking. I ain't paying attention. One. If I anything, I'm the negative one. But
He
$16
said,
million
Mister.
dollars, $16 million ain't got nothing to do with nothing when it comes to play on the field. We've seen Christian Kirk get minimized in his offense and kind of put on the bench per se this whole season, even when he was playing.
Mm.
So I'm not that $16 million don't mean nothing because guess what? We were paying whatchamacallit $8 million and we cut him. CJ Gardner Johnson, we paying him $8 million. He gone.
He playing good. He playing
Cam
good Chicago.
Robinson, Cam Robinson, 12, $14 million. He gone. It don't mean nothing. You can say that you all you want to. I will say this: Jalen Noel has no awareness, has no wiggle. He's struggling. Jalen Noel is struggling. Yes, he had a few good plays, a few good glimpses here and there, but he's not consistent. And that's the problem. And that's the reason why. That's why Braxton Berrios saw more time in the slot. That's why Braxton Berrios saw more time on the offense than Jalen Noel when he was playing, when he was active. When they both were active, guess where the ball went? Braxton Berrios. There's a reason why, and it's not a Christian Kirk thing. It's a Jalen Noel issue. And I need people to realize that. And again, I don't care about all that other BS. This the reason why they whatever. They were paying that man the money. If the money was the problem, if the money is the issue, then I don't give a damn what the hell happened in the locker room. I
He
don't give
wasn't
a damn.
getting and Gardner wasn't getting paid a lot of money.
So, but he was getting what 5, 8 million. He was getting $8 million.
Yeah, that's
So
not a lot of money.
for a safety, yeah, it is. That's
Dude,
decent.
amen. That's
It's
a lot of
enough for
money.
safety, but again, it's not Kaylee being stupid. It's Jalen Noel not being where everybody else thinks he is, and it's okay. You Jalen Noel is here for the next 3 years after this year. It's okay, Jalen.
I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say it again.
Y'all are expecting too much, and I'm not trying to hate on Jalen Noel. I think Jalen Noel is a great player, but Jalen Noel and the lackluster play he's had in special teams when everybody was begging, we gotta have Jalen on special teams. Put Jalen Noel out there on special teams. Put him out there. What has Jalen Noel done on special teams outside of one albatross of a play? Not even albatross, because that's a bad word to use. One random break run that he doesn't even get past the 40-yard line with.
I'm just saying. I just want to see this cat.
I implore everybody to go watch Jalen Noel in special teams.
I
I'm not
seen it.
hating because again, I think Jalen Noel is a great player. I think he's a very talented player. He has a lot of speed. He has a lot of things that he can contribute to this offense. It just ain't happening right now, and it's okay to say that.
I agree with you. I'm
not talking to you though.
I know. I'm just saying because it's my point to begin with. My point is, if he can have a shining game, this will be his shining game.
Yeah, but hey, I would expect Higgins to do more. Yeah, Higgins is doing better. You
Xavier doing
welcome.
good.
You're welcome. You welcome.
Because I ain't scared of Sauce, and I'm not scared of Ward.
Nah, man, ain't nobody scared of Sauce. Ain't nobody scared of them. I mean, at the end of the day, all you got to do is turn around, hand the ball up, be consistent offensively, dink and dunk. Don't try to, hit the big plays when they're available. But if you can run the ball effectively, play action is gonna be there. Nico Collins is gonna be out there somewhere. He gonna mouse somebody. So
Nico Collins is basically the T.Y. Hilton of the Texans for the Colts.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Essentially, that's who he is.
say it again.
Yeah, I got nervous again.
Basically, I know.
That
But
gave me
we got one.
nightmares about T.Y.
Listen, for people who don't understand, if you're new to Houston lore, T.Y. Hilton is one of those guys that just it don't matter.
It's the
This
boogeyman.
man could have been in a car accident the day before the game. He'll come back, get 8 receptions, 153 touchdowns. That's just what he would do.
That man said the house that Ty built was in NRG.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you this. You can say I'm tripping. You don't think it's his fault. Again,
Yeah, that's how it was for years.
look, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna continue to say this. It's okay if it
Oh
is
yeah,
his fault. It's okay. You can put all the blame on Kaylee. You can say that. But we've seen Braxton Berrios come in and make plays. We've seen Christian Kirk finally have an opportunity to make plays. You can put it on Kaylee. You can say it's the quarterback. You can say he not getting the ball to him. Whatever. I'm not saying Jalen Noel is bad. I'm just saying his time is not right now. Juan said it earlier. It's just not his time, and that's okay. That's okay because you got him for the long haul, not the right now.
So what are the keys of the game for you?
Like I said, special teams is one of the keys. One of my main keys is special teams because I'm more confident in my defense stopping Jonathan Taylor than I am in special teams stopping Joshua Downs from running the kickback.
That's saying a lot. That's saying a lot. I got you.
It is. It is. That's why I'm saying it. And so again, that like you said, Jules, the key is stopping Jonathan Taylor, stopping the run, make Daniel Jones beat you. That is the key. Make Daniel Jones beat you. That is key number 2. Key number 3, offense, ball control, be competent. That's it. Score points in the red zone. Don't turn it over. That's it. If you have a clean game as far as turnovers, and because we know that the Colts are going to give up the ball some way, shape, or form against this defense. Texans had a turnover in almost every game.
what was it? It's a turnover and a sack, I think.
Sack in almost every game.
I think they got a sack turnover. They got the longest streak going in the NFL right now. So
yeah, so that's gonna happen. That's almost a guarantee.
So Clay, what's your keys to the game?
Right. Yeah, number 1, of course, it was stop JT. That was obvious. That was my first one. Stop JT, or at least limit him. Right. I was just looking at his game log for this season. If you look, his magic number probably is anywhere in the 60s as in rushing yards, which is, but if you can limit him to about 7 yards and below, you got a good shot, right? My second key, AD said it, cause havoc for 60 minutes to Daniel Jones and that offensive line. If you can do what you did to Josh Allen, okay, just imagine what you can do to Daniel Jones if they decide to play you the way that the Buffalo Bills did. So that's the second one, make life hard for Daniel Jones. My third one, which is what it didn't get me drug Denver Broncos level, but like still I got a little bit of a pushback, was when I called the Colts secondary suspect, right? Mm-hmm. Throughout the course of the season, they are the 27th ranked team right now in yards per game given up as a secondary. And I understand the injuries and Javarius Ward and Sauce and all the stuff. There's a reason why they got Sauce. Okay, cool. Some people said, oh, well, they played in a lot of blowouts, so that's why they had to pass a lot. That's what skews the numbers. I could understand if you're middle of the pack with that stat, but you are 27th in the NFL, right? So for me, it's that. They're one of the worst first down teams in terms of passes given up. So, again, take advantage where you can of a suspect secondary, meaning until they prove to me that Sauce and all those guys can legitimately stop you, they're shutdown unit, no fly zone level, I'm going to test them. No, that does not mean I'm throwing the ball 50 times. That does not mean I'm trying to force deep balls. Like AD said, that simply means I'm going to pass the ball where I need to. I'm not going to be afraid of Sauce. I got 2 6'4" monsters at my X and at my Z. And we might even move it into the slot if we want to get really, fancy with it. I'm going to test that secondary as much as I can to see if I can get away with it. We don't got Davis Mills out there to barely miss touchdown passes. We got CJ Stroud, who's a ball placement specialist. So I count on them testing the secondary. So that's my 3.
All right. So my 3 is, and it's going to be apologetic tour for me on the guys I'm about to name. My first one's going to be Jalen Pitre. His key to help stopping Ty Warren and the run game with GT. I need him to have a big game. I think if he has a big game, the defense goes to a different level, and it's nothing to worry about. The second guy is the tight end. I think he can find the holes in his defense, and when they struggle for points in the red zone or big first down, I think Schultz can have a big game with CJ back at the quarterback because they have their coverage is not as strong as Colts fans say are. So I can see Schultz having a good game, and I know it's a stretch. I know we've been asking for Schultz to have a big game. I think this game he can be the leading pass catcher for this team, and of course the number one thing is the O line. All eight of them that play when it randomly to get Rosen off this. Hold on, babe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the offensive line. I don't think you're gonna see too much interchanging this week. Um, I think we're gonna be stuck with the five that we got. I think that you won't see Titus Howard being swapped out for anybody. I don't think Ed Ingram's gonna be swapped out for anybody. So I think we'll be okay with all that. With the six, let's say we're gonna have six.
Yeah, I just want to see. I want to see a rushing touchdown, 5 yards or closer with
Mm-hmm.
great push. That's all I want.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. We got two things we're gonna do before we go. Do around the NFL and give our score prediction. We're in the state of Texas, and Black Friday probably is gonna be the biggest game in Texas. You know, the state of Texas. It's happening. You got Texas A&M versus Texas University on Black Friday in Austin at 6:30. Y'all make sure y'all tune into that game. Of course, I've been fighting for my life all season long because my Aggies are undefeated. My Aggies are undefeated in the SEC. My Aggies are one game away from the SEC championship game. They've already clinched a playoff spot. Um, so again, y'all just I just wanna y'all having fun on Turkey Day. Just make sure you turn on your TVs at 6:30 so that we can all watch all our Texans can watch the game, the state game of the year. Shout out to all the high school football teams, locally and around, as well. But again, that's gonna be some good television. But let's Clayton, go ahead and give me your score prediction for the game. Not the Black Friday game, the Texans game.
Of course. Heck, man, give me 24 18 Texans with the Colts driving late. A sack ends it. Another thriller that way because we can't have nice things. So there you go.
Jules, if you're available, you can go next. If not, I'll go ahead and go.
See, my daughter trying to take my marks, but I'm a go against my wildest things about it. I still not convinced this offense is great, but I'm gonna say 28-13 Texans.
Oh, they scoring 4 touchdowns. Woo. Um,
Because I need CJ to understand this is his offense, this is his team, and whatever's calling. Sometimes he just needs to call a play that he knows is gonna work and full control of this offense, regardless of what the play call. Sometimes that's what I need him to start doing for it because it's gonna be his team. He needs to act like it's his team.
Well,
yeah.
you got to remember too, not to cut in AD. You got to remember too, before he got concussed, he was cooking up the Denver secondary. Like we're not gonna act like we didn't just see him. We're not gonna act like he wasn't about to start frying up. Then he got knocked out. So we'll see. Look, and my whole thing is this, AD, and I'll give it to you. I just really hope that CJ takes this, and like you said, Jules, is motivated to know it's your team. Take advantage of it. You hear the little chirps talking about, Davis Mills is better. We know it's not true, but you still hear it. But Davis Mills did some nice things for this offense. Take a little bit of what Davis Mills did. Don't be a fool and just be like, I don't need. No, take some of it. They went 3 straight without you, so it is something good. But then add on who you are, CJ.
Mm-hmm.
That's what makes this team what it's supposed to be. He is the linchpin for the potential of this offense. not Davis Mills, not Nick Haley. And if CJ can just lock in, I am not concerned about any secondary because we have seen it with our own eyes. This man, CJ Stroud, can be special and unique when he's on. You got it, AD. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Correct.
no. So I agree wholeheartedly. I got the Texans winning this game 27-17.
Dang,
You
both
right,
y'all
you
got
right next to me.
blowouts?
What you talking about?
Mm-hmm. No, you gave him 4 touchdowns. I ain't giving no 4 touchdowns.
Dang, y'all both got blowouts though, by double digits.
Double digit win.
Yeah. I'll say this though.
I think we get I think we lead by touchdown late and then we end up kicking a late field goal. DQ got 28-14.
Look, I'll say this. If the Texans not only win, but if they double digit the Colts, I think you send the Colts spiraling all of a sudden. I'm not saying their season's over, but I think there's an identity crisis that all of a sudden is all too real for the Colts.
Mm.
If you do that, you have a chance of breaking them. Like,
Yeah. We're gonna see. But let's go ahead around the league real quick. We got 3 Thanksgiving games. We're just gonna say who gonna win, yes or no. We'll start with the big game, Detroit and Green Bay.
Detroit.
yeah, Detroit.
I got Detroit as well at home. Kansas City and Dallas. We talked about it earlier.
Ooh.
I got Dallas.
I got Dallas. Got to go for Dallas.
Yeah. I hate to say it, Dallas.
Yep, and the last game on tomorrow night is Baltimore and Cincinnati. I think we can all say it together. Even though Joe Burrow is coming back, I say Baltimore got it.
Do you?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna be the contrarian. Give me Bengals.
I got the Bengals.
Give me Bengals because Texans need it.
Next game we got Chicago and Philadelphia. Ooh, I got Chicago winning that game.
Chicago.
Guess what? What's the team again?
Philadelphia and Chicago.
I got Philly.
Yeah, Philly's at home, but I'm gonna go Chicago. Philly's been they gave a 21-point lead last Sunday. Then you got Los Angeles and Carolina.
Rams.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Rams as well. Arizona and Tampa Bay. I'm gonna go Arizona because Baker may not play.
Tampa Bay.
Yeah, I refuse to pick a Cardinals team ever again. Like
That's awesome, man.
It's white shit. They can burn
That's what I'm saying. No.
in the AFC South. So I don't damn if they had Tom Brady come back
Look,
and his 2015 version of him, I'll pick against the Cards every time.
I'm gonna say this: if Arizona upsets Tampa Bay, Atlanta is in the door. Atlanta, Carolina, they're in the door to win that division. We may have the NFC South may have a losing record division winner. Atlanta plays the Jets. Atlanta wins that game even without Michael Penix. With Kirk Cousins is going, that'll be wild. If Kirk Cousins comes back in as the starter and leads Atlanta to the division title, and they're 4-7 right now.
You said they got the Jets. They got the Jets, right?
Yeah, they play the Jets.
I got Jets winning.
John Mitchell scored another touchdown.
I got Atlanta.
Yeah, I got Atlanta winning that game.
Very easily.
Then you got New Orleans and Miami.
Mm.
Some bad games on this schedule, y'all.
I don't know.
You know what? Give me. Dang.
I had to go Miami just based on talent, not coaching, not because anything, just talent alone. I had to go Miami. There's no reason why to go either one. It's really a coin flip.
Look, give me Tyler Shook. I'll take Tyler Shook.
All right, next game is Tennessee and Jacksonville. Does Tennessee make an upset of Jacksonville?
I hope so. I feel like Tennessee has one good upset in them this season. Yeah. I feel like they got one good one in them somewhere.
Just cause chaos, I need Tennessee to win.
Right. Give us one, bro. Give us one. But you gonna finish getting the first overall pick. Winning this one is not gonna ruin that. Like we guarantee you. Just win this one.
So the next game we got is San Francisco and Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Dang, Cleveland?
Cleveland.
I got Cleveland winning that game as well.
I got San Fran in the close one.
Minnesota now. This is gonna be a bad game too. Minnesota and Seattle. Seattle,
that's 50. That's 50.
Raiders and Chargers.
Whoever plays Raiders, I'm picking opposite. At this point,
Um,
I don't care.
Well, the
It could be the
Raiders are
Cypher. It
fading
could be the
me.
Cypher Lions or the Cyfall Eagles.
yeah,
At this point,
it's it's bad. Buffalo and Pittsburgh. That'll be a good game because they're playing in Pittsburgh.
Both help Houston.
Yeah, I would say I'm gonna go Pittsburgh winning this game.
Pittsburgh
Mm,
for two.
Buffalo and Pittsburgh.
I
dang,
don't
I don't
can't do a
know.
tie, so
Yeah, I'll go Pittsburgh too.
I go
Yeah,
Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
yeah.
Denver and Washington. I got
Denver.
Denver winning that game.
Yeah, I got Denver by one Washington
Unfortunately,
wins. Yeah,
Uh,
unfortunately,
and then you got New York Giants and New England Patriots.
Patriots.
Come on.
is James starting?
Yeah, I think James is starting.
I don't care what is going on. I'm always gonna pick James.
Hey, I believe it. Yeah, I believe it. But
James is much watch TV, win or lose.
yeah, again, I'm gonna be real with y'all, man. I want everybody. I'm gonna say it again. I want everybody to have a happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy your time with your family because this time is precious. You never know, you know, unfortunately, people pass away and you never know how long you're going to be able to have them. So cherish these moments with your family and create memories that you'll have forever. And enjoy the food. I know some of y'all can't cook and some of y'all, unfortunately gonna have that green bean casserole. I don't know who
Yeah, he
y'all are.
go.
Y'all know who y'all are.
He
The
can't
people
help
that
himself.
has the other complexion
He
on the
can't
other
help himself.
side.
So.
Um, you know, hear me out. Uh, they gonna have
Anyway,
that green. they gonna
anyway,
have that, they
let
gonna have
me.
that green bean casserole. But definitely, y'all enjoy the turkey, enjoy the ham, enjoy all the festivities and everything. Enjoy the football. Enjoy the football, and y'all have a
Hold
blessed.
on, Eddie. Hold on, Eddie. Before you let go. Also, I'll reach out to somebody that you haven't talked to in a long time. You never know when the holiday season people are going through a lot more, and the suicide rate on the holidays are all time high at this time at the year. Try to reach out to somebody that you haven't talked to and just make sure they're okay.
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. And it's not pumpkin pie, it's sweet potato pie. Um, so again, shout out to everybody. I want y'all to have a blessed holiday, a blessed Thanksgiving. We will see y'all next week. Don't know what day it may be, Monday, Tuesday, but it'll be a victory Monday or Tuesday. When we watch the All 22. But y'all go ahead and tune in to the H Town Rundown on playback right now. Our boy Pastor is running it with the Rockets, who are about to play the Golden State Warriors. So make sure y'all tune into that. And we will have the live stream of the Texans and Colts on playback as well. So make sure you sign up for playback and don't miss out to the commentary because there will be some. Um, so definitely, we're gonna have a great day.
No,
Yeah, no, again, y'all have a blessed night. Happy Thanksgiving. And we
Throwing
will see
shades on
y'all.
Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah. Shout out to my
they just
co-host Clayton. Shout out to Jules. Um and Jules baby girl. Who's been on him more than him almost. So shout out to everybody. This is your boy Eddie, and we will see y'all when we see y'all, man. Peace.
Say happy Thanksgiving.
All right.
go.